channel. I'm Maggie. Today's video is a little bit different. I saw this tag on YouTube. It's called the 5 dumbest purchases I've made in my 20s. I am 27 years old, turning 28 this summer. So I'm almost approaching 30 and I have just been doing a lot of self-reflecting and definitely trying to be better with money. So I just thought this is a great idea to share with you guys because if you're still in your early 20s or if you're younger than that, if you see these videos beforehand, you might think twice if you're about to make the same purchase that you might regret in the future. I'm not saying that you will, but you might. And if you're also in your late 20s, approaching 30 or older than that, maybe you can stop for a moment in your life and reflect on things that you think is dumb looking at it now, but you purchased before, and it's always good to reflect. So that's why I'm making this video today and I can't wait to get started. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and now let's get into it. First things first, they are designer shoes. Yes. First of all, don't get me wrong. I am not against designer stuff. Not at all. I'm talking about the pairs that you purchased not because that you were really in love with it or you went to the store, you try it on, it's really comfy, but the ones that you purchased because either peer pressure or in my case it was, I think, a combination of peer pressure and a certain pursuit of image, I would say. And I wanted to get these shoes just because I thought they make me look a certain way or make me feel a certain way. That is not me. I don't know if that makes sense, but especially this pair because I probably wore them once. I got them on sale. They're $850, I think. That's a lot of money. But I only wore them once. And we all know the concept that when you buy something, you need to divide them by the times you wear them, and then the single price is how much it really costs. So this one cost me $850. But I definitely think that this me now would not buy them. I would think a little bit more about how many times I can wear this. Is it gonna be comfortable for my feet? Do I need this? Stuff like that. I would definitely put more thoughts into this than just buying this out of the mindset of, you know, everyone else have them, so I should get them too. This is why I think this is one of the dumbest things I purchased in my 20s. Second, we are talking about makeup and lots of it. I'm talking about excessive makeup. Excessive meaning that, you know, you only have one face, and to be honest, as a regular person, if you're not reviewing makeup or you're not a beauty guru, you probably don't need all of the makeup that beauty gurus have. They have it because they have to do reviews for you guys, and those videos are really helpful. If you're thinking about buying a new eyeshadow palette and you see a lot of reviews, it might help you purchase a new one, but I'm saying that you don't have to have all of it, and that was my mindset. I definitely bought a lot of stuff because I just felt like, you know, you should have all of these and you should have all of the different palettes for your eyes. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. But yeah, excessive makeup is the second dumbest purchase I've made in my 20s. Next one is a car. Ever since I started watching Dave Ramsey, I like that saying how he says the borrower is the lender's slave. In the future, I would prefer to buy a car with cash, meaning that I don't want to go on payments again unless I have to. But I will try to find the cheapest one possible if I do go on payments. But I mean, for sure, a house is different because, well, unless you're, you know, you have a lot of money to just buy a house with cash. But other stuff, especially a car, which depreciates the minute you drive it out of the lot, things like that, only buy what you can afford. Afford meaning you can pay cash and get it over with and not get on payments. Next one is not something that I regret. By no means I regret this decision, is higher education, because I wouldn't be where I am today without my graduate degree. But I'm saying the major that you choose and the path that you take, meaning, okay, I'll explain a little bit more. If you are pursuing a bachelor's degree in the US, I really recommend you to work after graduation for maybe 1 to 2 years or a few years before you go back to graduate school, because your major in grad school is something that you really need to be sure of. For example, that I went to graduate school right after college, and honestly, I didn't even know what my major was before I went into it. But if I had worked before I went back to graduate school, I definitely choose a different major, just because that, you know, I would have more general knowledge about life and career and I guess everything about everything before I make a decision. So definitely consider doing that before you go back for graduate school, because it's a lot of money and you want to get your money's worth. And I know that here in America, a lot of people have their employer pay for their graduate school. The system is just different here, and I think that you should probably consider that. You might want to work out a deal with your employer. But then, other than a formal master's degree or a PhD, you can also do online education. There's a lot of online courses available on Coursera, which is my personal favorite. I was interested in TESOL, teaching English as a second language, and I didn't want to go back to school to get a master's degree again. So I just went online and took that. I learned what I wanted to learn, and without the pressure of being in school, you know what I mean? So I definitely recommend Coursera if you guys are interested. I have a link in the description box down below where you can go take a look. But yeah, this one might not be dumb, but it's a life experience that I just wanted to share with you. So this is another one. Last but not least is past due fine. This one, I have the authority to talk about this one because I have paid so many extra money to pay for a ticket that is past due, and I have to pay a fine on it. So I really think that you guys should, once you get that car registration renewal notice, you should do it right away. Don't try to postpone it. Don't procrastinate. Do it as soon as you can, so you don't have to pay like extra $200, $300 just to get your car registration renewed. I did that twice. I'm not proud of it, but that's just extra money that you didn't have to pay. But you know, if you're past due, you have to pay a fine, and that's not smart at all. So I regret doing that, and that's one of the other dumbest thing I purchased in my 20s. All right, there you go, guys. Those are the 5 dumbest purchases I've made in my 20s. Comment down below if you want. There's definitely no pressure. Comment down below on your 5 dumbest purchases you've made in your 20s or maybe 30s. Yeah, if you're in your 30s, please do 30s, 40s, 50s, because I would love to know that beforehand. It's always good to have good advice from other people who's been through things. That's why I love watching those videos, and I would love to read your comments about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!